Hello everyone! Alright, so just to mention this right off the bat, I've noticed that a lot of people that watch this channel are not subscribed. So if you are watching this video, subscribe to this channel because we give news updates on the new season, anime, products, HASBRO, TAKARA, TOMY, whatever. Subscribe and click that bell to be notified of my uploads. Make sure you're clicking that bell because we come out with some pretty good content. Alright, so talking about the new season, this video is going to basically give you an up-to-date status for all the information that we know up to this point. I will not mention anything that is speculation. So with that being said, let's get started. So first of all, let's go over the new season. So with the new season, the season I believe we're calling it right now, I don't know if, I'm not going to say 100%, but I'm very confident that's the name. It's not changing. It is Beyblade Burst Sparking. I believe that is the name. If it ends up being something else, this was before any additional information, I will be calling it Sparking the rest of this video. So with this new season, we see the return of bladers that we've seen before, or bladers that have been in the series but haven't been back in a long time. So Volt is coming back to the new season, which I think would make sense since, you know, he's been here since like the first season, and even in GT, even though he had really no role at all. Other than like, well, I mean, he had a role. He had a role, but like, you know, like nothing really major. He's back. And then after you've got Iga, who is returning in the new season, or if you want me to use the other term, Iger. I'll go over the designs in a second. Dante, or Drum, is also returning in the new season. We also have Frida La Jolla, who is returning, who has last appeared in Beyblade Burst Cho-Z. Unless you want to count sort of like the cameos he had in GT, but I don't really count that. Silas, or what is it, Cisco, whatever name you want me to use, is returning. Last time we saw him, I guess if you want to count, if you're not counting cameos, technically Beyblade Burst God, but he did appear in Cho-Z, and he did appear in GT when Drum visited BC Seoul. Rantaro and his little bro Ranjiro are returning, as well as Louis and Shu Kurenai. So all the big ones, are returning that are confirmed. To add to this, I believe through the information that's been kind of going around, apparently in the Beyblade Burst manga, for the bonus chapter at the end of GT, I believe in the Beyblade Burst manga, for the bonus chapter, Ken and Daigo, I'm going to be using those names because I can't pronounce the Japanese name for Daigo, they apparently have like a cameo at the end of it. I don't think that really confirms that they're returning, but to see Volt and his sort of like old crew, like friends, like kind of like sort of returning in some way or form is really cool to see. So we're going to cover each of the individual characters, how I think they'll be handling it in the new series, and then after we're going to go over all the product information that we have. So first of all, Volt. This is his new design for the new series. He basically has his original Season 1 outfit, except longer sleeves. It is really cool to see Volt coming back. His Bey was actually designed through a contest they had, a design contest for a Valkyrie. That one I can actually say right off the bat, it is slated for April. And for all the information that's been going around, how Vulcan said it's April, a lot of people are saying it's April, so Brave Valkyrie for April. Then after, we have Rantaro and Ranjiro. So my idea is, because think about it like this, they both own Ragnarok. The last Bey that Rantaro owned was Blaze, and then after Ranjiro was Crash. So my idea is that if you remember Metal Fight Beyblade, at least for the Japanese, for the random booster, Grand Cetus was a Bey, and basically I think it was two prize Beys in one. You either pulled the Cetus that had the dark blue, or like the Cetus that had like the white color. So my idea is that probably Ragnarok will be for random booster, and they'll just have a slight variation maybe in the parts, and that'll be it. Because I don't think it makes sense that they share the same Bey. Moving on, Silas is coming back. Silas, I actually really like his new design. Apparently, for some reason, they just didn't give him a shirt, and he just has this vest. Which, okay, whatever. Anyways, Bayon was like Chris Aiden. I have no idea how they're going to revamp it. Personally, if they're not going to make a new driver, I would just prefer they just recycle Loop and just make Loop Dash. I hope they keep the roller gimmicks that it has, because that's like a staple for Chris Aiden. And moving on, we have Free de la Hoya. So Free coming back is really awesome because Free and Louis both had this thing where in GT, two characters had a Fafnir and had a Longinus, and it wasn't actually Free or Louis. Now, in Fafnir's case, Fumio just designed his Fafnir based on Free's. For Longinus, I don't really think we get an explanation for how Loden just gets it. But for Fafnir, I think the staple gimmick of the rubber should stay there. I kind of liked what Geist Fafnir had. I don't know if it was really that effective though. I don't really know what was better, if it was the design of Wizard or if Geist was a better one. You can let me know in the comments. I think something we should really keep is how we had nothing in Absorb. I think I want to have keep the bouncing gimmick. If they're not going to make another new driver, just give it like Absorb Dash or nothing. No nothing dash. Absorb Dash. I was like, wait, no. Why would I say nothing dash? All right. Moving on to Louis. So, Louis has longer hair, and a lot of these characters kind of either just have a complete revamped design, like Free has a revamped design, Silas basically has a revamped design, Rentaro and Jiro kind of a revamped design. Louis is the same case. So what can I do for Longinus with Louis? My thing is think about it like this. Okay, so we're gonna throw all these things. Now, most likely, if they're not gonna make a new driver, what I would say is just make a Dash one part of the release, like how Zwei just had Spiral Dash. So my idea would maybe for the new Longinus, have Destroy Dash on it. I think that'd be pretty cool. Or Jolt Dash, but I really would just want to see like a actual just Destroy Dash, because I feel like I prefer Destroy Dash over Jolt Dash. But moving on, Dante Koryu, or Drum, if you want me to use whatever the name is. Anyways, his new design, which actually I get to go over this one and actually talk about it. His new design is really cool. So basically the yellow and the white get reversed on his design, and he has 2 Ds, I guess. I don't know, Dragon Drum, I guess, Drum Dragon. His new design actually looks pretty cool. You know, Drum and Aiga's new design are kind of underwhelming, but you know, like for Drum, it's a little bit more acceptable because, you know, it's Drum, and this is like this is the second season that he's moving into, because he was originally in GT, and now he's moving on to Sparking. Aiga's new design. Oh, by the way, for Dragon, I would just want to see. Oh, hold on. For Dragon, I would just want to see Charge Dash or something like that. I don't want to see another electric driver, because I don't think they're going to do another one unless they really just release a Get Ignition. But probably not. Anyways, for Aiga, his design is really just a combination of Chozi and GT, where he has some parts like the kind of like the vest and everything. He doesn't have long sleeves anymore. I don't know. I kind of like it. I don't think it's that bad. I really do like how they're trying to get a sort of a balance in between the two things. I don't know if this is my favorite thing for Aiga. I honestly think GT is probably my favorite for the design of Aiga. I think Aiga just looks really cool. Or if you want me to use the localization name, Aiger. Last one is the one and only Shu Kurenai. So, Shu has not officially been in Burst since, I guess if you want to count the end of GT, where I guess it was like all the nostalgia characters there, but really hasn't been there since Chozi, and I really do not like how Shu and Fear kind of like just really fodder. Like really, they didn't do too much. Well, okay, Free compared to Shu didn't do that much. Shu did quite a bit. Like he helped Aiger get over the darkness, he helped train for Phi, but you know what I mean? Like it didn't really feel like he did too much. Like a real battle, like he didn't get to even do a rematch in Chozi against Louis, or even battle against Volt. Like they gave Volt against Kit, but not Volt against Shu when they both have the Turbo Awakening. Like what? As far as the Spriggan's concerned, I just want to see rubber, dual spin, and metal on it. Just keep everything Spriggan's been having. Obviously, I'm kind of glad they ditched the stoppers for how it worked. I mean, technically, Lord still had stoppers, but you get the idea. You get the idea. All right. So moving forward, in terms of the products, okay. So the only real ones that we know so far have been leaked pictures of a bay. One that is a sun, sort of like motif, I believe, which most have speculated, and maybe it'll be true, will be the silver bay, but in the red colors. There is also another one, which is the same bay. You can notice the one that's kind of in the plastic packaging with that launcher looks to be the same chip as the other one. perhaps it is the actual main one. Maybe it's the main attack type one, because it does look like a very aggressive attack type. There's also one that resembles a Valkyrie chip, but is most likely not, and is white. Keep in mind that these leaked pictures were a prototype, except for the one on the top right. The one on the top right was just the World Hobby Fair when they... World Hobby Fair? Whatever, it's when they just teased it. Glide Ragnarok is also a speculated release. I have no idea if it's 100%. We gotta wait. Just more closer on the images for everything. This new season also, there's going to be 2 new protagonists, I believe. We don't know the names, we don't know what they look like. It'll probably get revealed soon. There's also a breakdown of the new system, which I don't know if it's 100%, but ring, chip core, and chassis. I'm gonna keep on messing that up. Eventually I'll get to it. Brave Valkyrie, which I'm gonna go to right now. Brave Valkyrie was just a design thing. They only rendered out the CGI model for it. It was a design contest slated for April, along with the random booster. The other stuff we can expect again, whatever, 3, isn't it 3 boosters? Or yeah, booster, battle set. So just to end it off, just really, what else can we expect? Because I'm trying to give everything. So I would say the middle of this, okay, so first off, at the time of this video, next week is when the Koro is going to get released, and we're going to get a lot of information on the base. We're going to figure out what it is, or at least we're going to get a big hint of what the new system is going to be like. Also, expect around the following week, so I'm saying next week, so the week after that, I would say expect the new teaser for the anime, a trailer for it, because similar to GT I think was like mid-March or something they put out the anime trailer, so expect something like that. For right now, that's going to be it. I will do a follow-up video when we get more information. You tell me your thoughts. What do you think of this new season of these characters returning? Do you think it still kind of sucks how there's 2 new main characters? You let me know in the comment section below, and that's going to be it for now. I'm personally excited because it kind of feels like being a Burst fan, just to see all the characters like I've watched through all these seasons still come back just for like, it's just really awesome to see. I do hope they give these characters like good moments to shine, because obviously with so many characters, there's only so much you can do. But I just hope they give them good shine. I hope it's nothing like Cho-Z or GT, because to end it off, a big gripe I've had with the previous seasons when they had these new protagonists is that characters that we've known have been poorly handled. Like Louis lost to Aiga in what was it, their second, or like in the finals of the Louis Cup, whatever, and it's like just because Louis got cocky, it's like, what? And then after Free battles Aiga once, and then he gets destroyed by, okay, if you count the sparring with Vault, that's another one, but his Bay breaks to Phi, like what? Free had no strategy, he couldn't light launch, he couldn't what? Shu was complete fodder just for Phi, just to make Phi see, oh, Phi's so strong, look at him, which it was kind of cool in some ways, but really dumb in a lot of other ways. Volt in GT was completely useless. He did nothing except help Delta, I guess. But you know what I mean. When I say nothing, I mean he didn't battle, he didn't do anything. Aiga wasn't handled that bad, but kind of dirty. Like, he didn't even get to have the finals match, and he got foddered by Apocalypse. And come on, please handle these characters properly. Give proper writing. But that's going to be it for now. Give me your thoughts. These are all my own opinion in the comment section below, and that's going to be it. And yeah, more updates, subscribe, click the bell, and bye.